Top stories from around the island. To the point. Without the fluff. Puerto Rico headline news. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification.
Hello and welcome to Puerto Rico Headline News for March 23rd, 2020. If this is your first time visiting this channel, I ask you that you please subscribe, like, and share our content. So there's breaking news coming out of Puerto Rico this afternoon. The governor has announced that starting tomorrow, Tuesday, March 24th, there's going to be limited flights into Puerto Rico. Besides that, all those that will be arriving into Puerto Rico will immediately go into a 14-day lockdown. So let's go into this article. It was reported by El Nuevo Dia just a few hours ago. And it says that Governor Wanda Vázquez ordered this afternoon that everyone who comes to Puerto Rico be in immediate lockdown for 14 days, which represents the most recent government measure to control the spread of the coronavirus in the country. And she actually posted this on her Facebook page. And it continues to say, everyone who travels to Puerto Rico, no matter the activity or the reason that brings them to our island, once they arrive, they will be in lockdown 24/7 for 14 days. They will not be able to perform any activity that requires them to leave their hotel and or home. We recommend that you do not travel while the emergency lasts. So in the wording, we're able to make out that those that may have traveled, they live here, they traveled to the States or any location and now are returning back to Puerto Rico, they will also be confined in this lockdown in their home. And obviously tourists that will be visiting the island will be stuck in their hotel rooms for 14 days. Now let's take a look at the following chart to see why these drastic steps are being taken. In fact, before we talk about the graph, a few days ago, I reported that the governor had requested the FAA for an immediate shutdown of all airports on the island. Obviously, she can't do that on her own. She requested that be done by the FAA. So they responded back to her, and I'll cover what they said in just a few minutes here. So as we take a look at this graph, we'll see we're now at March 23rd. There's 31 suspected cases of COVID-19 along with 2 deaths. And as of March 12th, there was no cases at all. So we see in just this short period of time the increase of cases and deaths as well. So let's continue on with what she said here. The article. This announcement from the governor comes minutes after it was announced that the Federal Aviation Agency, the FAA, approved that all commercial passenger flights to Puerto Rico will arrive only at the Luis Muñoz Marín Airport. So we can understand why that is the case. It was one of the airports that the screening process was taking place at. So they decided to shut down all the other airports and have all the flights come into one airport, which most likely will make it easier to screen those that are arriving and coming into the island. Now, the article continues to mention that Governor Vázquez also announced today a package of economic measures of around $1 billion to deal with the emergency caused by the coronavirus. According to the governor, among the initiatives is an incentive of $500 that will go to all self-employed business owners. That will these payments or this $500 will be mailed out this week. Along with that, the government also is going to give an incentive of $1,500 for small and medium-sized companies that had to close operations and who do not qualify for federal funds. So they will receive $1,500. Now, at this press release, she also made it very clear that the government will continue to pay the salaries of all public employees, so they don't have to worry about their salaries. Now, the plan establishes bonuses for nurses and other health personnel. Obviously, at this time, they're in high risk, and they will be compensated for that additional risk that they're going to be facing, as well as law enforcement officials and emergency response personnel. That seems pretty fair. So that's the latest breaking news that came out today. Thanks again for watching. And like I said, please subscribe, like, and share this content.